Hello there, my good people. Welcome to some HOI4. We're going to be playing in the Millennium Dawn mod, and we're going to be starting the 1st of June 2016. And yeah, it's kind of good. We're going to just go into select a country. We're going to be playing as perhaps the greatest country on the face of the earth. I mean, name one country which has existed with its exact borders longer than San Marino. San Marino is the longest standing republic in the entire world. So let's fuck that up a bit. I did have a look at it earlier. It seems like a very good start. So let's just load in. This is a legitimate series. I have a big plan. Let's see, we have our lovely flag here, but we have kind of an ugly dude in power. Not very happy with him. So we're gonna aim to get this Luigi Solari in power. We want to go nationalist because why not? But first things first, we need to do something about Italy. They're just in a way. So we need to boost our party popularity. Let's go reactionary. You're wondering, why would you make them reactionary when you want to go nationalist? Well, there is a very, very good reason. Very good reason, yes. But with our other political PowerPoints, we want to do other things. No, do we want to influence other nations? Do we want to just get straight on it? What happens with our country? We want to go political focus first or industrial focus. I think we want to go industrial first. That way we can do stuff with resources and such. And get on with it. You know, we're only making 0.25 per day, which is quite an issue. Now we want soldiers to be as good as possible, so we're gonna research a lot of this stuff. We don't have to worry about, you know, this production. We're not gonna have that much of an army. We have 157 manpower. We don't need to worry about maximizing production just yet. What we do want to go for, though, we do want to get our construction up. So we'll go for that, but that's literally it. So we'll just leave that there. Now, obviously, with this series, there's going to be a lot of nothing. There's going to be a lot of sitting around and waiting where I can't do much. But there is ultimately a plan. We have a plan. What's that? Their city goes into Slovenia. Surely that's rightful Slovene land, therefore. Trieste. Istria. Rightful Venetian clay. Croatia steals it. Oh well. So yeah, there is a plan. I don't want to give away too much, but it is a bloody good plan. You guys are gonna love it. We're gonna make San Marino great again. We have a huge population of 31,000. That's all I need. I don't need much more than that. That is honestly all I need. Stuff. It's agreement in effects. Okay, maybe what I should have done first is go down the other focus. That way I'll get my extra monarch points and I can get the nationalist guy on. Okay, but we do want to have a good bit of time being reactionary in order to influence people to be reactionary. The UK is very hard to flip, so there's no point really going after that, but other nations don't really care for so much. We don't really necessarily need people to be reactionary. We need people to be a bit more... not that. Part of the Founding Fathers, eh? But we can only do reactionary, so we won't be doing anything else. I mean, the US, we're not going to be able to get anything in by the time their election comes by. Whereas with Italy, their election is in 2018, so we want to be able to get their election fixed. Yes, they are already growing. Oh, monarchist is actually about. Yeah, I've been playing a private campaign as the Pope, not like the other video. My second most viewed video is actually me playing as Vatican City in this. I've been doing one as the Pope, and I've been flipping loads of random places to monarchies, and it's good how they actually have the legit monarchies, even for nations which currently don't start with a monarchy party, like the House of Bourbon over here with the legitimate heir, I forget his name, but the fellow over here, the House of Savoy in Italy, of course you have King Zog over in Albania. It's pretty good to see that kind of stuff. But yeah, There's not really much else to worry about. So we have no resources. The most important thing we want is to have resources. So we'll go ahead and want a bit of steel going on over here. Steel is very useful for building guns. It's the only resource required. So just have to go on and wait for that. We actually have infantry brigades. Ooh. Ooh. I say. That's powerful. Would have thought they would have left us with those infantry, one-off police brigade things like what the Pope has. I think Albania had as well. No, Albania had special forces. Quite surprised. Reactionary. It's going to take a long time to get rid of that reactionary as well. Very long time. But we'll go down the route and we'll get towards it. It'll be great. San Marino will be great again. The reactionary is already all the way up to 5%. That's pretty good. $157 manpower though, and it's going up by 0 per month. Yeah. It's quite an issue. 0 extra recruitables per month. You don't get much lower than that. Big issue here is our birth rates. We're going to want to try and increase that. Maybe even get some what's it called, immigration going in. Get some good guys to migrate over and join the army is always a positive when you're San Marino. 1% communist. It's just why? Why do we have that? This is despicable. Industrial focus, come on. Get these over and done with. I need to be clicking buttons here. We got stuff to do. Industrial focus gives me... Oh, it does give me political power. I would like one factory, but no, we want to go political focus. We want to get these points out the way and get people hired and such for the movement of the nation, so I can show you a bit more about what we're doing. Right, so political focus, let's get it. By the time it's done, we able to get 1.5 idea things, which is very good. Hey, reactionary Italy. Hey. A reactionary party is, of course, the STO, but in order to join their faction, we need at least 100 world attention. Why is that? Neutral, foreign policy, and reactionary. So at least 50% is what reactionaries need to join it. So if we don't get world attention up that high, then obviously Italy won't be joining CSTO. Italy is not the leader of NATO, which is a good thing. But they also have the neutral foreign policy, which is good. Oh yes, I've sort of already implied that Italy is going to be outside of NATO. Well, let me explain. Usually when you flip a nation's ideology, they leave NATO. I've seen it happens all the time with monarchists, and especially if you flip the ideology of the leader of NATO, it kicks everybody else out. Unfortunately, it's very hard to flip the US. I don't know if it happens exactly with reactionary. I hope it does, because we want to get Italy out. Otherwise I have to flip them nationalist or whatever. It tends to kick them out, which is good. Just needs to hit it before the election, which we obviously will. We're doing pretty well with that regard. So yes, as I've just said, the intention is to conquer Italy as San Marino. Crazy, isn't it? Such a crazy idea. Only using guns as well. We're not going to have much like artillery and such. We don't have the resources or factories to create anything of worth. But hey ho, we can try to turn nationalist. There's always that. Yeah. We're going to be getting a nationalist guy first. We'll get a natural movement by taking the ideas. With the other points, we want to be getting population up. The sooner the population goes up, the more people we have by a later date. That's in recruitment laws, but they can wait until later. Other things like open door policy. Look at it. Population growth plus 40% as opposed to 0. But even then, it's 0%. It's 40% of like 1% or whatever currency goes up. So it's not that much. We currently go up +10, so maybe we'd go up +14, which, yeah, isn't very much. Might not even be worth it. Recruitment laws obviously bring in more men, but we want to wait on that because of the factory outputs. We want to wait until the latest time possible to do that in order to have as many guns as we possibly can in acts. So yeah, there's the plan. It's gonna work. Unless Italy becomes stupid and gets 100 divisions. But I hope they won't. I hope they'll keep it small and they'll give us enough time to structure a sort of front line and push into places to capitulate them, like Rome and Venice, Milan. It's not that much to take over. In order to capitulate Italy, it should be relatively easy. And when you do get hold of a line, you can use ship ports to go around to other areas and take over them. That's the whole idea, and I hope that it works, because having a series on YouTube where San Marino takes over a lot of stuff would be bloody brilliant. Can't deny that. Would be brilliant. And who else is going to try something like this? Who else is going to give you a series like this, San Marino? I don't know. I don't think anyone. So, yeah. Let's get on with it. We just need to get rid of this man. He's a bit of a fool, isn't he? Get rid of this fool as well. But they are getting there. It's currently 12% party, whereas they are on 31. So the movement is going. They've got their own version of Nigel Farage, going about being all reactionary, getting people out to vote. It is happening. There is a movement. There is a movement indeed. So I wish our movement was a little bit faster. I do feel as though HOI4 needs a faster speed. Because if you're doing nothing like this, you do definitely want to get going a lot faster. Maybe with just one more speed which just goes zoom right through it. It'd be great. Red laser sights. Other dots. Good. Good. Let's just get the soldiers even better. When they exist. Which, yeah, won't be too long. Only a few years until we start building an army, obviously. Great. Good, so now have a load of points there. Now, do we go for the factory or do we go... could go the population growth route. Since reform also gives extra recruitable population. School of Ideology leads us towards the other guys. Political focus. If we had just one civilian factory that could build the resource, but then we need military factory to offset it, then there'll be the outgoing goods costing us our factory. It won't be that good, but let's get our population going up. Population go up through immigration or... yeah, let's get migrants. Get them in. Now we gain 15 instead of 10. So that is a lot extra population. 15 instead of 10. So growing fast. That's extra 5 people per month. Yeah. That cost me 150 points. Extra 5 people per month. Great, isn't it? Yeah. Great. I know it'll go up a lot more when we get the other thing in, but if I had bigger manpower laws, then they would be recruited as extra military population, but we can wait on that. There's no need to rush it. There is no need to rush. That's all. Let's look at us. How are they doing now? No, we're on 15%. Which means we could have got about 15% in the US, but that's nowhere near gonna get us do it, I'm afraid. Oh. It would be funny to do other people reactionary, but there's just no point. AFD. We get the FD in power 2017. Could give it a good go. half a year that. Let's AFD Germany. Yeah. Yeah, force them out of NATO as well. That'll give me more options. Obviously, I want to get as many people outside of NATO as possible, but yeah. The sooner we get started, better. She's already 11%, which is good. She's 11% now. Ah, very good. Whereas we are just reactionary hellhole. 2018, that is very far away to wait. So 2017, yeah, but they did have a big head start. 817, they also have a small army, so we want them to keep that way. We don't want to rise world tension and get these people producing armies. That's not what we want. France usually does it anyway. They usually smash out a huge army. Whereas all the other European nations just don't tend to. It is pretty crazy in that regard. But now I'm losing half of my monarch points, as I'm going to refer to them as. Which is quite a pain. Quite a pain indeed. No troops in basic training. Well, why do you think that is? Just why? So what is land which should rightfully be ours? It's crazy. Why is Monaco a separate nation as well? Seriously, just why? Why do you do this? France? Why do you allow them to be sovereign? Andorra, it makes sense, you know? Isn't it the Prime Minister of France, or whatever they have, a Prince of Andorra as well? Something like that. We've got better guns researched. And better construction as well, wasn't it? So let's keep up with the construction laws. Let's go through the guns as well, because guns are important. Do you know what else is important? Ending episode. So thank you for watching this first one. This is an introduction episode. This is serious. This is not me messing about. I am actually genuinely serious about this campaign. San Marino is going to conquer a lot of stuff. I look forward to see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you continue to support this series by leaving likes and views. And if you're new to the channel, of course, leave a subscription. If you want to support the channel even further, there is a Patreon link down below. Every little helps in supporting my life by allowing me to get food and electric. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.